Okay, so the story basically starts off with this kid named Kyle, and he got a Wii for his 7th birthday in 2006. So Kyle's dad helped him set up this Wii thing, and basically he was gonna pick like Wii Sports, but he was just like, I should make a Mii. So he goes into the Mii thing, and then he finds this one creepy looking Mii, and his name is Eteled, and he looks super creepy and stuff. So also like he looked at the name closer, I guess, and then he was just like, oh, Eteled is delete backwards. So he got too creeped out and threw Eteled into the trash. Then he cloned himself in the Mii thing. However, he goes back and see that this creepy ass egghead is back. He deleted him again. Then Kyle chose to play bowling on the Wii. Damn it, this guy's back again. He's just chilling here, and then he said, why'd you delete me? What you mean, dude? Are you kidding me, you dumbass? You know what I mean. You're trying to throw me into the trash can. I don't want you here, dude. You're too creepy. We have feelings, too. How'd you feel if I threw you in the trash can? Here, don't forget this close-up of my face. Dad, help me. My Wii screwed up. Damn it, my Wii looks completely normal and that weird egg guy is gone. You playing too much. Take a break. Okay. I come back and I see my Mii getting dragged into a black hole. Goodbye, mother trucker. Roll credits. Just kidding, bro. It's still got a couple hours left, my guy. Anyways, few months later, my bestie's here. Dude, you have a Wii? Like, bro, let's play. Actually, nah, fam, we playing right now. Let's make a Mii, dude. Oh god, something gonna go wrong. I just know it. Oh god, this creepy guy's still here, but at least we're in the Mii channel, even though everything's all glitchy and stuff. Haha, you can't get out of the Mii channel. So like, Kyle's Mii is back, and this guy's about to do something. He killed his ass. As you can see here, he is very dead. He threw the Wii in the closet. This isn't over. Basically, he put the Wii SD card into his laptop. He's found this file for Eteled or whatever. So then he just talks to Eteled, and yeah, I'm trying to go quicker, so like, moving on. Okay, so there's this dude that worked at Nintendo named Henry. No one really knew him because nobody talked to him and stuff, so people only had rumors to guess what he was like. Then one day he went into the back with this one Wii. Suddenly someone heard a scream, and then someone went to go check it out, because that was in the back room where Henry went into. And they found Henry lying on the floor dead because he got electrocuted. 2 days later, their boss yoinks them into this room so they can look at security camera footage to see what happened. Apparently, Henry was playing on the Wii while drinking and stuff, and he was the one who made Eteled and named it. And he was like, I've always wanted to be a Mii. Basically, he noticed that the socket was loose in the, like, plug thing, so he went to go push it back in, and then he got zapped. So yeah, now Eteled exists. Moving on. Okay, so this is Sam, and basically, she's not like other girls. She's not into makeup and, like, talking about boys. She's into, like, video games. She picked up an old Wii at, like, dollar store or something, because her mom bought it for her, I guess, while they were out shopping, and she always wanted a Wii. She was like, oh, Mom, can I get it? And her mom was just like, okay, it's like $20. And she's like, thanks, Mom. So, basically, she sets it up in her room and stuff, and then this happens. Oh, I should play Wii Sports, but wait, I should make a Mii. Oh, damn, who the hell is this? And why is he talking to himself? Please don't delete me, I beg of you. I won't delete you because I believe that AIs have feelings because I'm a crazy lunatic. She finds out about Kyle and how he used to, like, be with Kyle, I guess, I don't know. So she played Wii Sports with Eteled and beat some Miis up. Then when she got back to school, she talked about her experience with Eteled, and that was the biggest mistake in her life because she had a bunch of bullies that would judge her and stuff, and they basically just made fun of her. And the main guy was just like, "Oh, Sam, the psychopath, you have a little me friend, huh?" Like, bruh. And then when she got home, she was like with Eteled and stuff, and then he proceeds to break into her house. Mans tries to delete Eteled, and she's like, "Oh, hell no." So basically, he deleted Eteled, but Eteled came back, and then he killed the me interpretation of Sam's bully. So, yep, trauma. They avoid each other now. Eteled tells her that he used to have a real life, but then he died. Also, apparently he had a very rough childhood because boo-hoo, very sad. They have this emotional moment after playing Wii Sports because everything was too easy, and then he breaks out of the bowling alley and just sits in the void. And then Sam was just like, Sam was just like, "Where do y'all go when y'all get deleted?" And he's just like, "Oh god, I have to show her now." So like, then this happens. She deletes his ass. He asked her to play this video that he sent her because, he has to show her a video to show what happened when me's get deleted. This was a video also shown to Kyle. The video showed this like weird hallway thing with all these like injured me's, like if they had cancer or something, hooked up to life support when they died, and it's just this long hallway of beds and so many me's, they're dying. Then it showed this guy. Apparently he's the only me who knows how to break out and go back to the me area, like the channel thing, I don't know. Then she basically got on a call with Kyle, and they had an argument and stuff because Kyle wanted her to destroy the Wii, but she was like, "No, he's my friend." Eteled woke her up in the middle of the night and was just like, "Don't let Kyle do anything," and she's like, "Okay, I just want to sleep, bro." And you're just like, "Okay." Then she hears this unknown voice like twice, and this will come later into play, so yeah, this unknown voice will be revealed soon. Kyle and Sam go to the same school now, in the same classroom. Then he just wouldn't leave her alone and just kept bothering her about the Wii, even though he just wanted to destroy it. They get on another call, and Sam was just like, "Hey, you should come to my house. I think it'd be nice if you meet Eteled again." It's just like, "Okay." Because, of course, this woman is stupid. Now they're together in the same house because he came over. Eteled and Kyle had this huge argument. Then Sam is angry with Kyle. Suddenly, they're here in this weird room, and because the screen cut to static and stuff, and then this happened. Then they hear that unknown voice again, and Kyle's just like, "I never heard that in my life." And then Sam was just like, The unknown voice revealed himself as this guy. He said his name was Corrupted Me, or as I like to refer to him as CM for short, because saying Corrupted Me is just too long. Suddenly they're both back into this purple void now with Eteled and CM, and then he done snatches him and kidnaps him and puts him in the delete button because he was like ready for therapy. But before he deleted him, he was just like, "You're getting 650 volts. Suddenly Kyle was just like, "Hell nah, peace, I'm out," and snatched the Wii and ran out of the house. And Sam chased him. She caught the Wii before she could throw it into the road. She slapped him in the face with a Wii remote. So they basically turned the Wii back on, I guess, and they see this, that Eteled was tied up in this chair, and CM was behind him. And then he zapped Eteled with the chair. And basically he made Eteled forget stuff by shocking him too much, because apparently that's called shock therapy. Basically, Sam and whatever his face is named, Kyle, they have a fight again, and she makes him leave by beating him up and stuff. Eteled was just like, "Okay, thanks for getting rid of Kyle, but the Wii's insides are melting." and Sam was too stupid to just yeet the Wii into the freezer or something. Sam is just like, is your name really Henry? And he's just like, I don't want to hear that name. It brings up bad memories. Suddenly, CM comes back, and Sam is just like, what do you want? And he's just like, I want Henry in hell. And then his cheeky little ass is just like, we should pay him a visit. Then they basically have this epic stare down. Then they were just like, they talked back and forth, and then he was just like, the Wii's insides are gonna melt, buddy. And you don't have your axe anymore, so you can't really do anything anymore. There's just not really a point in doing anything anymore. Just give up, bro. And then Eteled was just like, okay. And then they stared at each other again. So she basically clicked on him, and his name kept flickering between CM, aka Corrupted Me, and Austin, and then she decided to delete his ass. Also, this pop-up showed up on the screen before she deleted him, and it said this. I'm too lazy to read it. You can read it yourself. Then Eteled was just like, he smiled at the camera, and he was like, thank you so much. And then he died. Okay, yeah, the end. Haha, psych, we still have Austin's story to summarize, because I'm evil and I want to cover that too. So basically, Austin also used to be a real person, and no one understood him. He was diagnosed with, like, mental issues, but he was like, I don't have mental issues. Everyone is just ruining my world, because he thought he owned the world. And, like, the only thing he liked about the world was video games. Like Sam or something, but at least she actually had some decency. So then he got a job at his favorite place, Nintendo. One of the, like, manager guys or whatever really liked him, I guess. He was just like, ha ha ha, thanks, I guess. He always had this weird feeling that he was being watched. Suddenly, he thought back to this game that he had come up with in college called, what was it called again? I don't know. But, like, something that starts with an R, I don't know. And he's just like, I have a good reputation with my manager, so I'm gonna try putting this thing together so I can pitch it to him. So he was gonna go pitch his game Reclamation to his manager, so he was walking through this hallway, but then he suddenly felt, like, sleepy and stuff, so he passed out. Basically, he wakes up, and he's all tied up, and he has this mouthpiece in his mouth, I guess, and all the lights are turned off, I guess, and he's just like, oh god, what happened? Then he sees Henry with an axe, and Henry's like, mahaha, I'm gonna murder you now. But before he killed him, he ripped up his pitch to his manager and threw it into the garbage. And then he killed Austin. Then Austin woke up again, and he was like, oh damn, I'm dead. Then he hears all those voices that are just like, you're not done yet, you're not done yet. And then suddenly this happens. This just turned into something completely unoriginal. So he wakes up in this computer thing, and he's just like, oh god, where am I in my computer? Then he gets all pissed because he remembers about Henry and stuff. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, he's mad. God, Henry, you hot man, why did you have to take everything away? He deletes his Reclamation folder because he doesn't want anyone taking his idea. He tried making a body out of the me, but, like, the thing wasn't finished yet, so he could only make, like, a bald head. But he said that if he could make hair, he would have. So then he does this. He uses his artsy skills to make the rest of the body, like, all mechanical and stuff, with 3D modeling magic to add onto the me head. So it ended up looking like this. I don't know, it looks weird without color and stuff. And then he possessed the body like some weird cyber ghost. Then he found this weird portal thing off screen. So he found this hallway, and he found out he could travel through different devices. So over the next few weeks, he went around helping Nintendo with a bunch of stuff and fixing a bunch of bugs because he's nice, I guess. He also went into, like, the security rooms with security cameras, I guess. Also, this cheeky man decided to delete some of Henry's files because he wanted some sweet, sweet revenge. However, one day he ended up walking into that situation where Henry was playing on the Wii, and he saw this happen. However, before he could leave, because he chose to leave, that's when Henry chose to get electrocuted, and he got electrocuted too. And then this happened. So he wakes up and he finds that he's in this room. Sorry for the little environment change. I just moved because I had to put my phone on charge. But anyway, he wakes up in this room and he's like, wow, where am I? Is this one of the hidden rooms that weren't taken out of the game because Nintendo was lazy? So he walked out and he finds Eteled in these like hospital gowns, and he chooses to try to talk to him in like a joking manner. Then he finds out that Eteled is actually Henry, and he chooses to have an epic battle with him. Austin ended up winning and tied him up to a chair and proceeded to do this. He zapped him because he's always wanted to zap somebody. He's so proud of his first shock therapy. Then he just spent some time observing the weird hallway thing and how Mii's were deleted and that Eteled could do it too, I guess. So then after a while, Austin finds, Eteled and the Mii thing, and he is just like, oh wait, apparently Mii's can go through extreme pain from being deleted, so he decides to delete him. Suddenly, when Austin finds him in the hallway, he snaps, and then they have another, like, epic battle. Then, Eteled hit him with an axe, and he's just like, oh, that hurts, but, like, nothing happened, dude. And then he proceeded to cut his head off with his claws. But then he knew that there was not really use in this, because he just respawned like an NPC. Then he discovers about Kyle, because this is when all the Kyle stuff happened. But then we're gonna fast forward to when they meet Sam. He was grossed out because he's like, ugh, she's treating him with kindness and respect. He doesn't deserve that. Then fast forward a little more, he was there and he saw Kyle and he was like, oh, Bessie! And basically he was happy because Kyle also wanted to get rid of Eteled, and yeah. Then this is where things all start to add up. He does the whole shock thing, he reveals himself, and then the whole corruption scene happens, and then, yeah, this is basically the end. So Austin was satisfied with all the revenge he got, and that was when he decided that it is time to rest. And then Sam picked him up and pulled him to the delete icon. Then Austin was back in the void, where he can now rest, knowing that he has fulfilled what he has wanted to do in life. The end. I'm not doing this ever again. This took way longer than I thought it would. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Bye.